Hi kids, it's Teacher Patty, and I wanted to show you some fun gross motor movements you can do inside that don't require a lot of space, since a lot of us are spending a lot of time inside our houses. And parents, I have some notes too about the different movements we're gonna do. They're gonna really help with the core strength, balance, coordination, endurance, all those things with just all these little simple movements. So let's get started. And I wanted to start with a new way to take a deep breath that I learned. And it starts like this. It's called a rainbow breath. So what happens first is you take your hands and you put them in front of you like this. Maybe we should wiggle our fingers a little bit to wake them up. And then you're gonna reach your hands up and tickle the clouds. And as you're doing that, you're gonna take a breath in. So let's practice first without the breath. Reach your hands up and then you tickle the clouds. And then after you tickle the clouds, you bring your arms down in a rainbow, just out like this. And now let's add in the breath. So first, we're gonna take a deep breath, and as we breathe in, we're gonna tickle the clouds. Okay, hands in front, deep breath in, tickle the clouds, and then out, make a rainbow. Let's do it 2 more times. Here we go, hands in front, deep breath in, tickle the clouds, tickle the clouds. Breath out, make a rainbow. 1 more time, and I'm not gonna give you any hints, we'll just do it together like that. Okay, hands in front, here we go. Tickle the clouds, make your rainbow. Okay friends, so that was our rainbow breath. Now let's get started with some of our movements. Okay friends, so I'm sitting in my first position that we're gonna do, and I've gotten my yoga mat out to make myself a little bit more comfortable. You don't have to have one. And I also have grabbed some cars that we're gonna use for 2 of the activities. You can use cars, you can use trains, anything that has wheels. So first, I'm gonna pretend to make a tunnel with my legs. And I'm gonna put my feet like this and bend them, and it looks like a little tunnel, and then I'm gonna take my car and I'm gonna try to put it through the tunnel and have it go all the way around my feet and then go through the tunnel, and then maybe the car goes the other way. I turn the car around and I have it go through the opposite way through the tunnel. Oh, and maybe my tunnel is too big. So I'm gonna make my tunnel a little smaller and bring my feet closer. Oh, but maybe my tunnel is too small now. So I need to make my tunnel wider. Whoa, especially if I want to put my bus through. Maybe I'll try to do 2 at once. So these are fun ways you can pretend your body is a tunnel. You can have your parents do it. You can put it through your brothers or sisters if you have brothers or sisters. You can do all sorts of tunnel games. And now I'm going to turn my tunnel into a bridge. And so what I'm going to do is make sure my feet are flat on the ground. Take my palms, put them behind me, and I'm gonna lift my belly up. Lift it up, try to make my thighs straight and lift my belly towards the ceiling, and now I've made a bridge. And unfortunately, my hands are busy, so I can't put my cars underneath my bridge. But if I had my family or a friend nearby, they could try to roll the cars underneath the bridge back and forth and see how strong I can keep my support. And now if I want to make it a little harder, I can try to lift up one leg, put it down. Lift up the other leg, put it down. Maybe I try to lift up a hand, and the other hand. These challenges are fun. Maybe. I don't know if I can do it, guys. I lift up a hand and a leg at the same time. Whoa, I'm really feeling that. All right. So that was my bridge and my tunnel. Next, I'm going to show you some animal movements that are really fun. Now the crab walk, you might have done it before, is pretty similar to the bridge. So you kind of get in that position where you lift your belly up and you're on your hands, but this time you're trying to move forward. So you're moving your feet and your hands forward like this. You have to keep your body up and you crab walk forward, and maybe you crab walk backwards like that. Maybe you try to crab walk to the side. And then it's really fun too. You can try to have crab races with your parents or whoever's around, so you can crab walk the quickest across the ground, backwards and forwards, and that is the crab walk. It is not easy, my friends. So we're gonna move from being crabs into being bears. Just like with the crab walk, you can have bear walk races, move back and forth and do challenges, all that sort of stuff. So this is how you do it. You're gonna get on all fours, and you're just gonna move with your hands and your feet at the same time. So it goes like this. You can see I was on all fours and I had my palms down and my feet down and I was trying to move. back and forth. I'll show you one more time. Now, I'm going very slow with my bear walk, so it's not too hard, but if you go really quick, you get tired fast, believe me. The fun thing to do with the bear walk, and extra challenging, especially parents, this is good to encourage your children to do some bilateral movement, is to, instead of moving the right hand and the right foot at the same time, you move the right hand and the left foot, or the left hand and the right foot. I'll show you what I mean. Do this. I have to think about it. See, even for me, friends, I had to think about it. It's a little bit tricky, and so it's challenging your brain. We did our different animal movements, the crab walk and the bear walk, and now we're gonna do a bunny hop. And so first, we're gonna put our feet together, and I think it's fun to do this. Make sure your shoulders are back, and your hands in front, like little bunny paws, and I'm gonna do 3 hops forward, and then 3 hops back. Here you go, you wanna try with me? Let's start. 1, 2, 3, and now I'm gonna go backwards. 1, 2, 3. And the fun thing is, you don't just have to go forwards, backwards. You can challenge yourself or your brothers or sisters or your parents to do it different ways, different directions. Side to side, or maybe forwards, backwards, all sorts of things. And then it's also fun not only just to hop like a bunny, but to maybe have a bunny hop race, just like you had maybe the crab walk race or the bear walk race. So that is a bunny hop. Okay, so next we have our skiing. We're gonna pretend like we're going skiing. And so we're gonna get our bodies ready, nice and tall, straight, shoulders back. And if you want to, you can even imagine that you're on a snowy peak and it's cold, so you have your warm jacket on and your helmet and your goggles and your snow pants and your ski boots and your skis and your poles, and you're getting ready. And so first you're gonna pretend to hold your poles in front of you. You're gonna kind of squat down a little bit, almost like you're sitting in a chair, and then you're gonna maybe put your feet a little bit closer. You're gonna go back and forth like you're skiing, like this. And you can try to maybe move a little bit too, twist your body. And then, this is tricky. See how many of these you can do in a minute if you want to count, or see how fast you can do them. I'm getting tired. And this is a way to move our bodies and pretend like we're skiing, even when we're just inside. So that is our skiing. Okay, next. We're not at the mountains anymore. We're at the beach. And when I go to the beach, sometimes I see people surfing. So you pretend your surfboard is out, and before you can stand up on your surfboard, you have to paddle out. So you're gonna get on your belly like this, and then you're gonna move your hands and feet. Maybe kick your legs, make sure there's nothing in the way. Kick your legs out, and then pretend to swim with your hands. Kick your legs out, and then when it seems good, that's when you're gonna stand up on your board. So we've paddled out, now it's time for us to pretend like we're standing on our board. So you're gonna put one foot forward, and you're gonna put the other foot back, and then you're gonna point the toes towards the side. You're gonna get a nice deep stance, and you're gonna put one hand forward, and the other hand back, the same hand as your knee that's forward, and you're gonna pretend to surf. Maybe sway back and forth. And this is really tricky. You gotta try to keep your balance, pretending like you're on the waves, and then you're gonna switch your feet. So you're gonna quickly take this back foot and put it in the front, and this one goes in the back like this. You're gonna make sure that toe is pointed to the wall or the side, and you're gonna keep doing it. And so I did that slowly, but what you can start to do is do it a little more quickly. Switch, 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 and then maybe you start paddling out, and then you get back on your board. And it's really fun. Hey parents, if you wanna play some surf rock, this always makes this so much more engaging. So that is how you can pretend to be at the beach when you're just inside your living room. Okay friends, so this is the superhero, and you get on your belly and you extend your arms and your hands, or your arms, your hands, and your legs and your feet out as far as you can. You reach far out, and then what you do is we try to lift them at the same time, like this. And hold it as long as you can. Ugh. Okay, try one more time. This is called the superhero. It's like you're flying like Superman. Just like that. And it's challenging, my friends. See how many you can do in a row and how many seconds you can hold it for. So friends, I hope you try out some of those movements. You can do them all together, like the crab walk, and then the bear walk, and then the bunny hop, and then do it all over again. I had a lot of fun trying these out, and I just wanted to show you. Painter's tape is wonderful if you want to make a starting line and a finishing line for a race on a floor or something. It doesn't leave any marks, and it's nice to have that kind of visual. So anyway, have fun, get your body moving, and I miss you all very much. Goodbye.